Okay, welcome all of you. We are starting a new class today. We have our two guests, our teachers. It's Isaac from Kenya and Delia from US. And I thank all of you for coming. Today we are going to have an introduction class. And thank you all for coming. Thank you all who are here present. Rosanna, Casileni, and the others who will come later. God bless you. Transition to you, Isaac. Isaac.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir, for this chance. So today we are happy for everyone who has been able to join the class. And today we are the class will mainly be introduction to English, and I will be doing it with Delia. So Delia will start the first part, and then I will take the last part where we'll have some dialogues, and also we will hope that the students can also interact, like they feel free to speak through, because what we are learning is gonna be, we hope it will be nice, and then they will love the class. So enjoy the class. Over to Delia.
All right. So firstly, we'll start with the basics. We're going to start off with the alphabet. All right. So we're going to focus on our sounds. So we have A for alligator, alligator. We have B for bear, bear, brown, bear. All right. We have C for cat. We have D for dog, dog. We have E for elephant, elephant. So we have a blue elephant. And then we have F for fox, fox. Next we have G for giraffe, giraffe. The giraffe is tall. Then we have H for horse, horse. Next, we have I for iguana, iguana. Now we have J for jellyfish, jellyfish. And now we have K for kangaroo. And we have L for lion. All right. Then we have M for monkey, monkey. And we have N for narwhal, narwhal. And we have O for octopus, octopus. Then we have P for penguin, penguin. Q for quail, quail. R for rabbit, rabbit. We have S for snake, snake. The snake is green. We have tiger, T for tiger. Then we have U for unicorn, unicorn. Now we have V for vulture, vulture. Almost done. We have W W for whale, whale. X for X-ray fish, X-ray. Y for yak, yak. Z for zebra, zebra. And that's all for our alphabet. Now we'll start off with 4 basic greetings. So our basic greetings will be things like hi, hi, hello, hello. So our basic greetings. Then we have for the different times of the day. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good night, good night. How are you? How are you? All right.
Yes, yes, that's really good. And if we can go back a little bit, we go back to the alphabets. I'll go through it. Maybe we say something more about it. Like this alligator. I think you can tell us where, like an alligator. Where can we find it?
We find alligators in the water.
Yes. So, and it's an animal that is basically found in water, and also we have a bear. It's also a wild animal, and it's basically we can find it in places where we have ice, and some of them also just in forests. I don't know if they are there in Brazil.
No, no. Thanks
Okay,
God
yes,
we don't. Yeah, we don't have.
okay, yes, yes.
Never.
And then we have a cat. Is basically it's a pet, but we also have some wild cats, and they can be of different colors. We have black cats, white, with different colors, so they can be so many. And also we have dogs, and these dogs we have those domestic dogs, some pets, different kind of dogs, but they're nice. People keep them at home. So basically, we have those who are keeping them in their places. So we don't have the actual picture of the dog, but I think people can visualize it. And then we have an elephant. It's one of the big 5 animals in the world, and it's tourists go and visit to see them. For me, I'm lucky because we have them here in my country. So yeah, we have elephants. So, and then we also have fox. They're also wild animals. They're small. They kind of like a dog, but not a dog. Yeah, they look like that, but those are foxes. So they are also animals, wild animals. And then we have giraffe. Giraffe, I think it's one of the tallest wild animals. It's very tall, and yeah, it has different colors, some spots on it. We will look for a giraffe picture before the class ends. Then we have a horse. Definitely, some of the students here have seen the horse. It used to be used a long time ago as it was one of the means of transport. People used to use it to move to places, so horses. But right now we have cars, we have so many methods. We have like aeroplanes, helicopters, and stuff that people use. Horses now they're not so much common, but we have places in ranches where people are keeping these horses. And
I'm sorry, Isaac. Could
yes,
you, as you explain the names and Could you point out the colors and the aspects, the different details we have in those animals, so we could learn as you point out, please?
Okay, sure, no problem. So like this giraffe here, you see here this the color, it has some spots, like where the cursor is at the moment, you can see there are some spots. So those are spots. And on a giraffe, I think the spots are brownish. And then in this picture here, this Delia, which color is this?
This giraffe here is more orange here, orange and brown, orange with brown spots.
And then at the mouth, it's like whitish at the mouth. And then the letter G, it's in which color, Delia?
Orange.
Okay, and the horse, it has a tail over there. That is a tail.
Yeah.
And then down there, those are legs. It has 4 legs. And then also, we can see something like an eye up there. That is an eye. Like eyes, yeah. So horses have eyes. And then its color, it's Delia, which color is it?
This horse is more of a beige or a cream.
Yes.
If we go simpler, it's white.
Yes. And the letter H
is yellow.
Yellow. Okay. Next. Yeah. Tell us, Delia, about this one. I know you're scared of it.
So the iguana is a part of the reptile family. So it is in the same family as lizards. And it is green with stripes along its back. And we see a tail, a curled tail. And yeah, it is not a creature I am fond of. Okay, now we have the jellyfish. The jellyfish is found in the ocean, and these are its tentacles, blue tentacles, and the top of it here is pink and red. All right.
And this is a kangaroo. It's a wild animal, and it can walk on 2 feet, but it has 4 legs, but sometimes it can walk on 2 feet like a human being. It's so tall. And here we can see it has long ears. Those are the ears. It has a mouth and eyes. Yeah, and down there we have the 2 legs, which are longer than those are the 2 legs that it used to walk. It can walk with 2 legs, and also with these other ones, the other 2, but mostly it likes walking straight like a human being. And aside it, we have a lion. Yeah, a lion, and you can see it has it's so hairy, and then it has like a cat face. The face is a bit round, and then it has this long hairs. What do we call them?
Whiskers.
Yes, whiskers. These ones, the ones you are seeing along it. And then it has a tail. and it's the king of the jungle.
All right.
And here we have a monkey. This one loves living on the trees, and it basically loves moving from a tree to another by the movement. It's through jumping. It jumps from a tree to another one, and then it has a tail. Behind this tail, sometimes the tail, it uses it sometimes. It helps it when it's moving from a tree to another because it can coil the tree, the tail around that tree, and then move to the other tree by jumping. And then it has legs and hands. Yes, like a human being's hands. And then its color, the color daily.
The monkey is brown.
Yes. And how about the letter M?
The letter M is also brown. Two different shades of brown. We have a lighter brown and a darker brown.
Yes.
Now we have N for narwhal. The letter N is dark blue. This narwhal is a species of whale that is found in colder areas of the world. And it has a horn on its head, similar to, say, what you think of a unicorn, which is not real. So it has a large horn, which it uses in finding food and a mate and so forth. And it has spots on its back. All right, we have O for octopus. So we have the octopus with its many legs. And this octopus is pink. It's pink and it has spots on its head here. And this is also found in the ocean. And the letter O is red. Moving on to penguin.
Excuse
so
me.
the letter P, yes.
Excuse me, Daddy. Do you remember the names of these parts of the octopus, which
The tentacles,
tentacles?
yes.
Mhm.
Each is a
Yeah,
tentacle
it
here.
uses them to grab things.
Yes.
It also uses them for defense mechanism. If you want to, it wants to protect itself, it can use them. And also it helps them to feed, to grab food and eat them.
Yes. And scientifically, its mouth would not be here. It would be on the underside of its stomach. So it could pull the food into its mouth with its tentacles. Now, P for penguin. Penguins are found in the Antarctica, but we do have them in zoos, but they are meant to be in places that are cold. This P is blue, and it has flippers here, but it is a part of the bird family, but cannot fly. It uses its flippers to swim. All right. We have Q for quail, which was eaten in the Bible. The letter Q is orange. And the quail is obviously a bird. And this is its wings and its feet. And this is a beak. Now we have R for rabbit. The R is yellow. And the rabbit is white. The rabbit has long ears and a pink nose. And rabbits are vegetarians. And we typically see them eating things of the leafy nature or carrots, as we typically see in cartoons. S for snake. This is one I do not like. The snake is green. Snakes can come in different sizes and so forth, but their body is always long. And they have teeth with venom.
And then also they move by crawling. They crawl. The movement they use to move from a place to a place, they move by crawling down. And I think they are so, I've seen a lot of documentaries about them in Amazon forest, like the anaconda. So I think the students, they have heard about them. So there are so many, but different species, they're different kinds. So yes.
All right.
And this
we have
tiger.
T.
Yes, T for tiger. It's, I think we can see it has white. That is white. And then brown. And also it always have some stripes. Most of the tigers, they have the stripes, the ones you're seeing, and they are brown, but dark brown.
Yes.
Yes. And the letter T, it's in red. And also it has a tail, and it moves by, I think they can walk, they can run, they use different methods to move. I've never seen a unicorn, so I think Delia, have you seen it?
No, unicorns do not exist. But in stories, they are horses with a horn on their head, but no, they do not exist. This unicorn has a mane of different colors. We see pink, green, and blue. And its horn is yellow. Now we see V for vulture. The letter V is orange, a very dark orange. Vultures is a very large bird. They tend to feed on dead animals, right? Not the prettiest of birds.
Yes, when like they like leftovers, when other animals have killed something or eaten something, they find whatever they have left behind, they like that.
Now we have W, whale. The letter W is blue. Okay. When we were looking at the letter N, we heard of a narwhal. Now this is the most basic of whales, the largest mammal in the ocean. We see on the top, there's a hole at the top where it breathes and it spews out water. And the belly of the whale is white with stripes. Now we see the X-ray fish. This one is not a very common fish, found in the deep parts of the ocean. So if we know of X-ray, we can see through this fish. So you can see its skeleton. That is its skeleton and its bones. And this X-ray fish is pink. Now Y for yak. So this is in the same family as cows and bisons and so forth. It has long hair and it has horns and it is brown and it has hoofs. Hoofs. Now we see Z for zebra. Zebra is most commonly known for its stripes. Zebras are black and white or white and black. And the letter Z is in yellow. All right, that's our alphabet review.
And on this zebra, it's where they came up with the zebra crossing, where on the road you can find it. Those strips, black and white strips on the road where people can cross on a road. This is where the colors that on this zebra is where they came up with the zebra crossing. So Delia went through with these basic greetings, and here we have them. So we can, before we proceed, we can ask if someone has something to say, to ask, they can feel free to ask up to there before we continue. So anyone with something to ask?
Pessoal, alguém tem alguma pergunta até agora? Pode fazer em português.
Or would anyone like to test out for alphabet sounds, any of these here that we reviewed? Would anyone like to try it out?
Okay, there is someone who just sent a message, said no. So, okay. Victoria has nothing to say, that's okay. And thank you for the comment. And in case you feel like you want us to repeat, there is something you didn't hear correctly, you can feel very free to ask anytime. We are here to assist, so don't feel shy. So since there's no one has basically asked a question, me, I will ask a question. So since in Brazil it's 4 in the evening, it's 4 p.m. So in between this hello, hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or how are you doing? Which one can be, like, if you're greeting someone, like you're greeting me, which one will you use basically? Anyone to tell me? Between this, yes, which one do we use based on your time? And another one will give the response. So what will you say in response to that?
You want us to to think about the time now here in Brazil?
Yes, the time now. And what will you, like, if you're greeting me, what will you use between this one? Will you tell me hi or hello or what? Which one is appropriate to use?
Yes, right now it's almost 5 o'clock. So it's
Yes.
still afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi, Isaac. Good afternoon.
Okay. Yes. Since it's afternoon, it's past it's almost heading to evening. You can use hi, and then I will say hi, or you can say hello. Then I can tell you hello, but we cannot use good morning because that is when it's morning, morning. But we can, if on your timeline it's still afternoon, like we can say good afternoon to Delia because them it's still afternoon. And then since for me it's already evening, it's late evening, I can say good evening. Then I can also say good evening too. Or I can just say good evening, good evening. And then when I'll be going to sleep after the class, maybe someone can tell me, okay, good night. That is when people are going to sleep. You say good night, and then I'll tell you good night. Or you can just say basically, how are you doing? Or how are you, like the last one, how are you? So like I can ask you, how are you? And then you'll tell me, I'm doing good. If you're feeling sick, you can say, I'm not feeling good, I'm sick, I'm fine. So people can choose on that.
Let's do a quick example. So, hello,
Hello,
good evening. How are you?
I'm doing fine. And you?
I am fine as well. It is
Thank
afternoon
you.
for me.
Okay, that's good. For me, it's evening.
Right. Would anyone like to try this? Is anyone brave enough to try out our first dialogue?
Alguém gostaria de tentar um diálogo aqui, usando essas expressões? Por exemplo, aqui é oi, oi, olá, good morning, bom dia, good afternoon, boa tarde, good evening, boa noite. Boa noite, no caso, no sentido de depois de 6 horas, você já diz boa noite. Aí, quando você vai dormir, você diz good night. Então, só quando vai dormir, ou então, quando você vai se despedir da última conversa com a pessoa, good night. E how are you? Como está você? Alguém quer fazer o teste aqui? Vamos ver. Quem é que vai ser o primeiro? A primeira.
Hi,
Hi,
Hello.
Victoria, Vitória.
Yes,
hello.
Victoria. How are you, Victoria?
Hi,
Hi.
good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you.
You did great. Thank you for that.
Muito bem, Vitória. Agora, quem mais quer fazer o teste?
Okay.
Would
So we
anyone
can
else like to try as well?
Vou tentar, pastor.
Vamos lá.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Who are you? Who are you?
I
How
am-
are
I-
you?
How are you?
I'm doing fine. And you?
Aí quando eles falam and you, e você? And you, e você? Aí você responde de novo, I'm fine.
Yes.
I'm fine, thank you.
Hi, thank you.
Right.
Good.
Very good.
Thank
Muito bom.
you.
Hi, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Well done.
Muito bem, parabéns. viu?
Olá. Poderia repetir como seria o de você?
And you, and é o I, você seria o you. And you, você fala, how are you? Aí você diz, I'm fine. And you é e você, how are you? Isaac, when I say, how are
Yes.
you? Then the other say, I'm fine. Can I say, and you?
Yes. Yes. So you can say and you, and then I say I'm also fine.
Okay, very good.
Yes. So we will go to the next slide, and then there is where here we are going to do now a simple dialogue, and here is where if we can learn this at the end of this class, we finish it. I think next time we come to the class, people will be able to say some words. So here we're going to do some simple dialogue and we will really wish they participate. So next slide, please.
Scene 1.
Yes.
Right.
So here we have two people. We will need I think we are 8, so we are even. We will have 2, 2, 2. So they will try this. One person has left. Okay, that other person needs to come back. But we're going to do it's person A and B. So person A, I will be the person A, and then Delia will be B. So I will start, good morning, Delia. Where there is B, I will put her name. So I will say, good morning, Delia. And then where
Good
it is,
morning.
where they write A, she will say my name. She will put my name there. Okay, so good morning, Delia.
Good morning, Isaac. How are you?
I'm fine. And how are you?
I am fine as well. How is your family?
They are doing well.
How are your studies?
Not bad.
How is your friend doing?
He is doing quite well.
Okay, that is good to hear. Have a good day.
Okay. Goodbye, Delia.
See you later, Isaac.
We
Uh,
go back again.
Yes, could you give me a minute so I will translate to them?
Okay.
Ok, pessoal, então vamos ver aqui, ó. Quando eu falo good morning, seria bom dia. Bom dia. Morning significa manhã. In the morning, pela manhã. Mas quando coloca o good na frente, ficaria bom dia, né? Eles não vão falar boa manhã, mas a tradução literal seria manhã, mas no total seria good morning no final. Então, good morning, a outra pessoa diz good morning, Isaac, no caso Isaac, né? How are you? Como está você? How are you? Então, você vê que normalmente, quando eu vou pronunciar uma palavra, eu coloco a força maior no início da palavra. Are you? You? How? Porque se você não lembrar disso, que a gente coloca a força mais no início, a tônica, né? Ó, good morning. Morning. How? Se você colocar Raul, aí pronto, ninguém vai entender o que você está querendo dizer. Então é how, ok? Então, segundo diálogo. I am fine. Lembra quem assistiu a aula de ontem à noite? A gente viu o verbo, né? Eu estou bem. I'm fine. And e how are you? Como está você? Como está você? I'm fine. Estou bem. As well. As well significa também. Eu estou bem também. How is your family? Family, vocês já vão ver que é família. Muito parecido, né? Como está sua família? Ok? They are doing well. Eles estão bem. Doing well. Estão bem. Doing significa fazer. Mas quando junta, não fica fazendo bem. Eles estão bem. É só uma expressão que preenche aqui, certo? They are doing well. Eles estão bem. How, como, are your studies? Então, studies são estudos. Como estão os seus estudos? Então, your, seus, your, sua. Aqui é sua família por causa da família. que é feminino. E aqui, seus estudos, porque aqui é masculino. Então, mas a palavra é igual no inglês, ó. Como é, em inglês é mais fácil. Your family, your studies. Not bad. Bad é ruim, como em bad boy. Lembra de bad boy? Então, not, não, ruim. Not bad, não está bem. Não está mal. Not bad, não está mal. How is your friend doing? Friend, você conhece, que é amigo. Como está o seu amigo? How is your friend? Could you change? Yeah, thank you. He's doing quite well. Ele está muito bem. Ele está muito bem. He's doing quite well. Ok. Ok é a mesma coisa. Ok. That is good to hear. Hear é ouvir. Então, isso é bom de ouvir. Bom ouvir isso. Have a good day. Tenha um bom dia. Have a good day. Ok, goodbye. 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 Quando você fala bye bye, é tchau, né? Então, goodbye é tchau, mesma coisa. See you later. See é ver. Então, vejo você depois. See you later. Thank you.
Okay, that's really good, sir. Thank you for the translation. So we could wish they try it out, and for them to try, it needs two people. So
Ok.
one will be person A, and the other one will be B. So they try to go through it, even if they can just manage half it or something. Where they stuck, where they will feel like they cannot do it, we will help them so that they
Ok.
can improve us just speaking it, because it's also good to speak the language.
Let's go there. Pessoal, vamos lá. E vamos fazer então um teste. Quem poderia começar aqui sendo a pessoa A? Então, quem é a pessoa A e quem poderia ser a pessoa B? Quem poderia fazer um teste aqui agora? Não tenha medo de errar, a gente está aqui para estudar mesmo, para aprender. Quem quer esse teste?
Eu vou começar agora. Ah, você é
Pronto, a Cassiane vai ser o A, pode ser o B.
Good morning.
Só um minuto, só um minuto. Quem poderia ser o B?
Pode ser.
Pode ser você, Vitória. Então, Vitória, quando você for falar o A, em vez de falar A, você fala o nome da Cassiane. Cassilene.
Cassilene.
Cassilene. E quando for falar o B, aí a Cassilene fala Vitória. Tá bom?
Eu
Fazer um
sou a.
teste aí. Pode começar.
Good morning, Vitória. Good morning, Cassilene. How are you? I am fine. And how are you? I am fine as well. How is your family? They had it all well. Eu não sei se está certo. How are your studies? Studies? Not bad. How your friends done? He is doing it hell. Well. Okay. That is good to hear. Have a good day. Okay. Goodbye, Victoria. See you later, Cassian.
Very good.
Very good, very good.
Horrível.
No, no. We are studying. Don't worry. Não se preocupe. É assim mesmo que começa, viu? A gente vai treinando, treinando. Viu? Parabéns. Parabéns. Mais alguém quer tentar? Ou não? Se não, não tem problema. Não é obrigado.
Eu tenho uma dúvida.
Fala aí.
Nessa palavra estudes. Estude. Como é que se pronuncia ela?
Study.
Sim.
Studies. How are your studies? Did I pronounce correctly?
Estudes.
Yes, yes,
How
yes.
are your
So
studies?
yeah,
Study.
yes. How are your studies? How are your studies?
How are you studies?
Yes.
Studies.
How are your
Your.
it's your
Your.
study. Yes, your studies.
Your
Yes,
studies.
yes.
Thank
Welcome.
Okay, so I think, do we have any more slides?
Yes, we
Yes.
still have
Let's go. Send to scene 2.
All right.
so here also it's a conversation, and it's someone it's someone trying to two people are talking, and then one is saying, hello, what is your name? So there are two people, they are talking, and then they're having a conversation. So the name of one of the person is called Kim. So me, I'm having a conversation with Kim. So I'm asking Kim, hello, what is your name? And then the Kim says, my name is Kim. Then the other person also says, I ask Kim, where do you come from? And then Kim is trying to explain or to tell me where he comes from. Then he tells me, I come from Nyeri. So this is a place here in Kenya. It's called Nyeri, and I live in Karatina. So he's saying, like, for you, you can come from. You can say, I come from Brazil, but I live in Santa Mariel. So that is where Nyeri is. You can say it's Brazil, and then where Karatina, where is the Casa Delhi? Yes, so Nyeri, it can be Brazil, and then where there is Karatina, you can put like that could be like Santa Mariel. It depends where you come from. So me, I only know a place in Brazil called Santa Mariel. I don't know if it's there. So yeah, maybe Pastor will tell me. And then the other one continues and says, are you a student? So I am asking that other person, are you a student? And then he says, yes, I attend. So if you go to school or you go to college, you can say the name of your school, because I know a college in Brazil is called, you can say, I attend Amazon Adventist school. You can say something like that. And then you can say, how old are you? And then this other person says, I am 14 years old. So if you are 50, you can say, I am 50 years old. And then they continue by saying, now there was someone else who was there. And then they say, who is that boy? So there is another person who was there. Then they say, who is that boy? And then he said, that is John, and he is my friend. And then they continue and say, where does John come from? So they are asking you where you come from. So where the other person comes from. So they say, John comes from America and lives in Chicago. Okay, and then they continue and say, it was nice meeting you both. So this is like when you have talked with any person like me, if we're talking with you here and then we are finishing the conversation, this is how you end a conversation. You can say, it was nice meeting you both. Like when I will be ending this class, I can say, it was nice meeting you both. And then you can respond and say, it was nice. It was nice to meet you too. So you can, both of you can say, it was nice to meet you too. Then you can tell me goodbye. And then I will say, I can add something like, see you soon, or see you in another class. So those are how you can end a conversation. And then if we can go to the next slide again, and then, okay, this one will finish with this one. So we can go back again to what I have been saying. I repeat it once more. Okay, so here again, it's two people, they are having a conversation. So Delia, we will do this with you, and then we can put some different names. Anything
Okay.
So if you want, you can be the first one, I can be the second one.
I can do A.
Okay, start.
Hello, what is your name?
My name is Isaac.
Isaac, where do you come from?
I come from Kenya, but I live in Nakuru.
Are you a student?
Yes, I am a student at Kenya University.
How old are you?
I am 30 years old.
Who is that boy?
Oh, that boy there, that is John.
Where does John come from?
John comes from America and lives in Chicago.
It was nice to meet you both.
It was nice to meet you too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So that is basically what a conversation, people can have such a conversation. If you meet a person, a new person, you want to talk with the new person, this is basically what you can use. Some words you can speak with the person, exchange, and then have a conversation. In case you go to church, you meet a new person, you go to school, you meet someone, anywhere you can be, you can try this out and it can help you to have a conversation with another person. So I don't know, maybe Pastor can just translate it for
Yes,
them.
yes. So we need to translate fast because our time is almost gone. But let's go.
Yes.
Hello. Oi. Olá. What is your name? Qual é seu nome? Então, name, se você tirar esse Azinho aqui e colocar um O, já entende, fica nome. Name. My name is Kim. Meu nome é Kim. Kim, where do you come from? De onde você vem? De onde você vem? De onde você vem? Eu venho de Nieri e eu moro no Caratina, em Caratina. Então, live é viver ou morar, ok? Are you a student? Você é um estudante? Veja que o are normalmente ele vem depois do you, certo? Só que como é uma pergunta, ele está na frente. Are you a student? Então você não precisa se preocupar com isso, que toda vez vai ser assim, certo? E a gente vai se acostumar com isso, com colocar o verbo auxiliar na frente. Are you a student? Yeah, yes, sim. I attend Mangu Secondary School. Eu frequento. Então, parece que está atendendo o telefone, né? Mas aqui eu frequento a escola secundária de Mangu. How old are you? Quão velho você é? Se você fosse fazer a ler aqui ao pé da letra, seria quão velho, que o old é velho. Você é. Quão velho é você? Mas aí no português normal fica qual a sua idade? Né? Qual a sua idade? I am 14 years old. Eu, eu tenho 14 anos. Se você fosse traduzir literalmente, você diria assim, eu sou 14 anos de velho, entende? Mas aí no normal ficaria na linguagem que a gente usa normalmente, seria eu tenho 14 anos. Can you pass to the next slide, please? Thank you. Who is that boy? Quem é aquele garoto? Quem é aquele menino? That is John. Aquele é o John. And he is my friend. E ele é meu amigo. Friend. Você vai lembrar daquela série Friends. Where does John come from? Where does John come from? De onde vem o John? Ele é de onde? Em português, ele é de onde, esse João? Esse João aí. John comes from America. Ele vem dos Estados Unidos. América é uma outra forma de falar Estados Unidos. He comes from America. And he lives in Chicago. E ele mora na cidade de Chicago. It was nice to meet you both. It was. Quem viu na aula de ontem, was ano passado. E it, que não é nenhuma pessoa, mas é uma situação. Então é o it. It was nice. Foi legal, muito bom. Nice. To meet, encontrar ou conhecer. Foi legal conhecer vocês dois, ambos. Foi legal conhecer vocês dois. It was nice to meet you too. Foi legal, foi bom conhecer você também. Too é também. Goodbye. Tchau. Então essa foi a tradução.
Okay, so this is we almost the last slide, and then I don't know if we can continue or we just end it here. I don't know if they're still comfortable. We keep going.
Yes, you could explain the last slide, and we could let them try to speak the next class.
Okay. So here we have it's about how do we ask questions. Like if you want to ask me a question. So questions, they are basically on an object. You can be interested in asking on an object. So an object can be like something like this. You can see something like this, and then you want to ask, what is this? So you use something, you can say, what is this? So if you want to ask, this is an object, you will ask, what is this? Because it's an object, it's something. So you can ask, what is this? And then if you want to ask about a place, like you can travel to a place, you can travel, you move, you go to a place, you use a place or something like a place, you will say, where are you? If you are referring to a place, where are you? Like me, you can ask me right now, where are you? And then I'll tell you, I am at home. So it's a place. The place that I am, it's at home. Or I can say, I am in the house, something like that. And then we have something when it comes to a choice. So we have a question that you can ask about a choice. A choice, it can be like, I can have two things like this. And then you ask me, here we have said, which cow is bigger? So you can ask me, I can ask you, which one is a flower? And then you can say, this is a flower. So you can say, this is a flower. So that is an example of choices. And then you can, we have question you ask about time. So like time, they are relating to time. You can ask, when were you born? Like, when were you born? So the time, maybe I was born during summer season. I was born in December. The time it was December and January, or a year or something. Those ones, they relate together. Then you can ask something about the owner, like the person who owns something. So there you can say, whose car is this? Like if you have a car, there can be so many cars out there, and then you want to ask which one is for a specific person. You can ask, whose car is this? And then that person will say, this car is for Pastor, this car is for Isaac, this car is for Delia. Like it belongs to. Whom does this dog belong? Like I can, if you find, like, for example, you are sitting somewhere and then you find there are 3 phones there, and then you want to ask, whose phone is this? You can say, whom does this phone belong to? And then someone will say, oh, it's my phone. So that is an example. And then we have questions that are basic on a reason, like that one. So like for us, we were in this class, the first ones, we came first. So we can say a reason. You can, if you come to the class when I'm already there, I can ask, why are you late? And then you can tell me, I am late because my internet was not good. So those are some questions that something, or you can say, I am late because my Wi-Fi was not working. So that is the reason, the question that you ask for a reason, to say a reason why you did something. Or you can ask me, why is the flower green? And then I will tell you, it's green because that is its natural color. So the reason behind something. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Isaac. Let me translate that and then we finish the class because of time. So, when referring to how to ask questions, como fazer perguntas, como nós fazemos perguntas. Quando nós estamos nos referindo a um objeto, object, what? O que é isso? O que? What? Então, what? Lembra de WhatsApp, WhatsApp. O what? O que é isso? A place. Um lugar. Quando é um lugar, where are you? Onde está você? Where? Onde? Quando é uma escolha, a choice. Which cow is bigger? Qual vaca é maior? Which? Which cow is bigger? Então, qual vaca é maior? Big, vocês lembram que é grande, né? Mas quando tem um ER no final, fica bigger, maior. Quando você tem questão de tempo. Quando você nasceu? When? Quando você nasceu? Born. Nasceu. The owner. Quem é o dono? Whose car is this? De quem é esse carro? De quem é esse carro? Whose car is this? Quando é sobre o recipiente. Whom does this dog belong to? A quem esse cachorro pertence? A quem? Quando é uma razão. Quer saber qual é a razão? Então seria why. Aí vocês vão lembrar do mineiro. Why, sir? Why, sir? Why are you late? Por que você está atrasado? Late. Late. Você lembra de leite de vaca aqui, mas não tem nada a ver com leite. É atrasado. Então, late. Why are you late? Então, essas são as perguntas. A gente vai usar muito elas, tá? Você pode assistir novamente essa parte que está sendo gravada. E que Deus abençoe todos nós. Eu vou conversar com eles agora, fazer a oração final. Tá bom? My brothers and sisters, Delia, thank you very much. Isaac, thank you for the class. Thank you for the slides that you made. It was wonderful. We have recorded the class, and some of the friends here will watch it later today. And anyone would like to say something or ask something here? Alguém quer fazer alguma pergunta ou algum agradecimento? No? No, does not. So, thank you, Delia. Thank you, Isaac. Who of you would like to make a prayer so we can finish our class?
They can pray even in Portuguese. We will be okay with it.
Vitória, você poderia fazer a oração em português mesmo?
Posso sim,
Thank you.
faremos. Pai Santo, Santo que está conosco, te agradecemos, Senhor, por estarmos aqui reunidos, aprendendo mais um novo idioma, para que possamos falar cada dia mais do teu amor. Abençoa, Senhor, cada pessoa aqui, a sua família e a todos nós que estamos aqui representados. Dar-nos sabedoria e dom de língua, Senhor, para que possamos aprender a cada dia mais sobre um novo idioma para falar do teu amor a outros lugares a qual desejamos ir. É isso que eu te peço e te agradeço, em nome de Jesus. Amém.
Amém.
Amen.
Amém. God bless
Amém.
you all. Deus abençoe todos vocês. Again, Delia, again, Isaac. Very good. It was very good class. Thank you. Thank you for your time you give us.
Yes, you're welcome. So thank you everyone. And in case they have more ideas what they feel we can teach, they feel free to communicate, and we will be glad to share with them.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. God bless you.
Thank you.